Today, I'm going to show you how I have wrapped my hands for the past 15 years or so in combat sports. This will work for boxing, MMA, Muay Thai, kickboxing, pretty much any striking sport where you would be wrapping your hands. There's no real wrong way to do this as long as you are protecting your knuckles and supporting your wrist. So I'll lead with that. But what we're looking for are 180-inch semi-elastic Mexican style hand wraps. Ones you get from the sporting goods stores are typically 120 inches and they're going to be a little bit on the stiffer side. I'm not a fan of those. You can get these on Amazon. I like this brand Meister, but really any 180-inch semi-elastic Mexican style hand wrap will do. You want to make sure they're good and stretchy. Okay. We're going to start with this end of the hand wrap. Okay. See, it has this little loop on it. What a lot of people like to do is wrap that around the thumb and then go to work. I don't wrap my thumb just because I don't feel a need to. I feel that it hinders grappling for MMA, especially if you're training in MMA. And I just don't feel a need to wrap my thumb because I'm never making impact with it. So what I do is I take this end with a loop and I basically fold it over itself like this. And I'm going to do that 6 times. So now what I've created is this little pad here, and it should be about the width of my knuckles. Okay. So I'm going to lay that pad across my knuckles. I'm going to pinch it with my thumb so that I can wrap the excess underneath. And I want the excess going towards my pinky here. So I'm going to wrap the excess around my palm. I'm going to let go with my thumb and then pinch it again and bring it around the knuckles one time. I'm going to come around a second time, and now I'm going to go across the back of my hand. And I'm going to wrap around my wrist 3 times. Some of these may vary. Some people may have bigger or smaller hands, so the numbers may be different. Maybe you'll have to fold it 8 times in the beginning. Maybe you'll have to go 4 times around your wrist. Maybe you'll have to go 1 time around your wrist if you got really big hands. Okay. Now, after 3 times around my wrist, I'm going to go back across my hand in between my pinky and ring finger. And then I'm going to come back across my thumb, back across my palm towards the pinky. Okay. And then back under, and then back across the back of my hand to my wrist. Around the wrist 1 time. Now I'm going to go between my middle and ring finger. I'm going to go towards my pointer finger underneath, and then across the knuckles towards the pinky. And you can choose to flatten this out. Over time, these things get wrinkled. There's nothing you can really do about it except get a new pair. Now I'm going to go back to the wrist. And now I'm going to wrap in between my pointer and middle finger. This time I'm going to go towards the pinky underneath, and then across the knuckles, I'm going to go towards the pointer finger. Okay. You want to make sure you're keeping your fingers spread the whole time you're doing this. Otherwise, you're going to have issues cutting off your circulation. Now I'm going to go back to my wrist, wrap whatever you have left is going to be wrapped around the wrist. Okay. Now flip it over and you're going to see this big pad here. What you're going to do is just tuck half of it underneath. So that you have a nice kind of handle to hold on to. You can see it makes it look much cleaner. Now my knuckles are protected, my wrist is supported, okay? If you're just starting out in martial arts or mixed martial arts, make sure you always wrap your hands. If you're going to be hitting a heavy bag or hitting pads, it's really important because you're not going to feel pain right away. You're going to feel it accumulate over time. You're going to develop arthritis, carpal tunnel all sorts of nasty stuff like that. So if you're training hard, which you should be training hard, make sure you're wrapping your hands. You don't have to do it my way. There are many ways you can do it, but make sure your knuckles and your wrist are supported. Uh, Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. And until next time, cheers, everybody. Goodbye. Thank you for watching this MMA on the Rocks production. All content was filmed, edited, and narrated by me, Bill Welker. Make sure you subscribe to keep up with the latest mixed martial arts and adult beverage content. Until next time, cheers, everybody. Goodbye.